Hey, welcome everyone to the Division II State Championship. We are here at York University, home of the Panthers. Again, we've had a full day of gaming today, yesterday, last division, and we should have a good one here. So we have a little bit of a matchup here between, let's take a look at some of our bracket play here. So our first matchup of today is Seward versus Minden, and then our second matchup will be number 2 Skutt versus Concordia. So looking how these teams got there, Seward again started and went through McCook, GINW, and now on to the semifinals where they will face Minden. And on the other side, so Minden going through, let's go back just a little bit, Fort Calhoun, Nebraska City, beaten, and maybe more of an upset Platteview, but probably an even matchup, 2-0 Platteview in the quarterfinals. And then on the other side, the matchup we'll see next after this, we got Skutt, the number 2 seed, going through Norris, Hastings Middle School, and now to Concordia. Concordia, the number 3 seed. Concordia beating Wayne, then Seward 2, then Wayne 1, and now back onto that Concordia. So, again, a great matchup that we're going to see, again, starting with that Seward lineup, Seward and Minden. We take a look at our beautiful arena as we got teams warming up. Again, ready for a great showing. If we go ahead and take a look at our players, let's see what we got for players. Team 1, and to the left, we have Seward, the number 1 seed, Lincoln, Griffin, Adrian, Sam, and Sierra. A team made up of mostly juniors and Sam being a freshman. So, again, a huge thing there. Again, young team. And on the other side, we got Minden, Connor, Aiden, seniors, Nate, a junior, and John, a freshman, and then their sub, a senior. So again, great matchup. We're looking forward to what we are going to see as we continue on. I am joined here up in our booth with 2 students from Concordia. Maybe introduce yourselves real quick. Tell me who you are.
You first? No, you're first.
Okay. My name's Utah Anderson. I'm a 7th grader at Concordia. I do esports, and that's about it.
My name is Cooper Blackledge, 10th grader at Concordia, and I've just kind of been in esports doing all that sort of stuff my whole life.
Awesome. So did you guys play on the Mario Kart team at all this year?
I played.
Yeah, I know he did. I didn't because I personally don't enjoy playing the game very much, but I did play Smash, and so did he. We are actually on the same team for Smash. Yeah,
and that's definitely what we're going to see. I mean, you see a little bit different people playing different games, and totally something that is an all right thing. So as we get ready here, let's go ahead and take a look here at our Mario Kart. And again, maybe, guys, you can help us out. You guys know some of these games a little bit more. Tell us about the Cup.
So for Cup 1, we have Hyrule Circuit. A good map overall. Lots of shortcuts to go through at the starts and at the end.
Now, I know a lot more about the last 2 maps, Mario Circuit and Sunshine Airport, which are both kind of, Mario Circuit's a lot more simple, just basically in figure 8. I'm pretty sure if that's the right one I'm thinking about. And Sunshine Airport, it's just you go through a plane and then you go through a building. It's super simple, but it can also be very, very good for bagging, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so again, these players were all given these maps based on what basically the board selected these maps, so they didn't have a choice in them, and this is the first time they've kind of seen these maps, so now we're kind of seeing what we got going on. So maybe some common maps, maybe some not common maps, but we'll see what happens today. Again, looking forward to a great match here between Seward and Minden, both teams looking to come out and see what they got. So Seward, the number 1 seed, Minden the number 5 seed, and we'll see. So as we get going here, we'll switch back over to our...
I'm really excited to see how Hyrule Circuit turns out because I have not seen it been playing much in the competitive space.
So here we go. Cup 1, Seward 1, Minden, Hyrule Circuit. And they're off.
Looks like someone's playing Dry Bowser.
Dry Bowser, Inkling Boy, Yoshi, Waluigi.
So as you're watching this from home, watching it in the stadium, left side of your screen is Seward, right side of the screen, Minden. So we'll be switching back and forth between the two different views. We'll be trying to give you some updates as we're going. Again, able to see what's happening. So again, right now on the right side, Minden sitting 1, 5, 6, 7, and Seward 1, 2, now 3, and 7.
All right.
It's interesting to see how they have Ludwig, Luigi, and Dry Bowser, it looks like. I think they also have Waluigi, maybe?
Inkling Boy is on Seward's team, and then Yoshi. Yeah.
I did not realize that Ludwig was actually a meta pick. Or even if it's not, I didn't realize he was a common pick.
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of Yoshi so far this year. And again, not a lot of people repping that Yoshi. So Seward right now sitting 2, 3, 4, 5. Minden 1, 6, 7, 8. As we head into the second lap of this 3-lap race.
While Luigi in first place right now.
Oh yeah, he's using Bitty Buggy. What wheels are those? It looks like some sort of cactus wheels, but Bitty Buggy is also really good for 200cc. I know that. I'm pretty sure he has really good gliding times because of how his wings work.
So Seward maintaining 2, 4, 5, 6. Minden up in the lead, 1, 2, 7, 8. So we'll see how the end of this race, again, as both of these teams very evenly matched.
I think it's looking like Seward's going to take this one first.
So Minden finishes 1,
Looks like
3.
Seward takes it.
Minden finishes 1, 3, 5, 8.
I think the overall average that Seward had is probably going to be better for their score.
So Minden is going to take
it.
race 1, 21 to 18. So Minden is winning after race 1. So again, this is a 4-race cup. Again, we're going to see back and forth. Ultimately, Minden taking that lead. We got Toad's Turnpike coming next. What do you guys think about Toad's?
Oh, it's the
it's like a very like mid map. You have to watch out for the cars.
Yeah, the cars. That's a big one. Again, if you watch out, if the car hits you, it looks like a June bug on a summer's night, right? Splat. Then it's never any good. So we'll see how these racers handle the traffic in this map.
Seems like these teams are two good matchup.
It seems really interesting to see how some of the things like the running on the side of the walls are actually not good, or not necessarily not good, but it's less. You get less speed and less.
Right. So it is. It's all those. Where are you going to go? Are you going to try to go for the tight line on the left? Are you going to try to go boost on the right? Again, when everyone's on the left, you got to worry about items. So again, all those items can definitely cause things change. Oh, we just saw somebody get hit by green.
Like first and 6 is not looking very good.
It looks like somebody got hit by a car.
So we're back and forth. Minden in 2-3.
Minden was holding 2-3 for a long time there.
So Minden 1, 5, 4, 6. Seward 1, 3, 6, 8. So again, everyone's still all clumped together. We're starting to see Minden pulling away a little bit, but right as I say that, gets passed by his teammate. Seward sitting 2, 5, 7, 8.
Looks like got hit by fireballs.
All the different card combos are so interesting to see because it's just whenever I saw my team practice, they just always did the same couple of like 2 or 3 card combos, and I thought since oh, those are got to be meta.
Yeah,
but
trying to go meta card combos.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see all the different types of card combos and how they.
I think the big one we've seen today is Teddy Bear, the Teddy Bear.
And then the Wizard Rollers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Blue wheels and red wheels, Teddy car. That's a good meta combo.
So Minden still 1, 3, 4, 5. Seward 2, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, there's a Waluigi using the Ink Striker, which seems to be at least
Yeah.
what I know of meta car. Biddy Buggy is very meta in 200cc. I don't know about 150 though.
Seward using their defense.
Looks like Dry Bowser finishes first.
Minden finishing.
All right.
Minden 1-3, 1-3-5. Minden 1-3-5-6. So Minden will take map 2, 23-16, extending their lead to a 44-34 lead over Seward. So Minden doing quite well in those first 2 maps, winning by 3 the first one, 7 the second one. So again, Minden doing all right. We got Mario Circuit coming up. What do you guys know about Mario Circuit?
It's a good map.
It's pretty much just a figure 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure taking inside lines is really, really good. But also, you can bag really... No, that's a different map.
Yeah, I don't know if this is much of one, so take a look at Seward here as we get started with our 3rd race of this first cup. Again, Mario Circuit. Seward's winning 34-44 as we get into this second
All it takes
or
is one
third
first
race.
place to tie that up.
And it is. Mario Kart is all about the items that you get. And again, we saw it in that one. Saw it in Toad's Turnpike. Again, back and forth. And again, we saw first place, second place. We saw people dropping all over. So here we go in race 3.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any like big discs yet.
So Minden out in front, 1, 3, 4, 5. Seward,
A lot of
2,
people at the
6,
start
7,
with
8.
red shells.
It's looking like Luigi is holding a big front run.
Yeah, we're going to see some, I think,
Dry Bowser's cutting up in there too.
I think we're going to start seeing some bigger items as, you know, Luigi is starting to pull away and getting a big lead. Again, his teammates in second, followed by Seward in 3rd and 4th.
And then we got another teammate of theirs close 5th. Just overtook for 4th.
So we're back and forth right now. Seward
Takes
3,
out his
5,
teammates
6,
on
7.
defense.
Seems like Luigi knows this map very well. He's running hard.
Mhm.
Dry Bowser's also cutting up.
Blue shell incoming.
Blue shell incoming. Again, that blue shell gets thrown by someone in the back, and it
no
goes to
horn.
the first place person. Again, big lead. He's still going to stay in that first place as we start lap 3.
While Luigi takes 3rd is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
that front run is gone now, but it still seems like he's going to cut it open real quick.
We got a bullet bill coming in from 7th. And again, we got a double red shell, triple mushrooms coming from Diddy Kong in the back. So Minden 1, 2, 4, 5. Seward
one on
3,
Minden
5,
just
6,
got hit
8.
way back to the back.
So as we come around the home stretch and to the finish line, looking like Minden will finish first and second.
Their last 2 teammates got really cut into the back of the pack, though.
So
Wondering
Minden
how
will
this will
take
finish.
race 3, winning that 23-16, extending their lead to a 67-50. So Mario Kart rules, you got to get 79 points to win.
Yes.
So looking at the score, again, Minden is, what? How many shy of that?
Probably
12.
Yeah.
12 shy.
12
So,
shy.
again, you get 10 points if you get those last ones. So, Seward's not out of it. I've seen Seward race, and they're a tough team. Again, map choice here, or whoever's
pretty
map
sure
picks
Seward
it is.
runs-
You know, I mean, it totally matters. So, whoever's better at this race. So, we'll see what Sunshine Airport brings
I'm pretty sure
forth.
Seward runs Sunshine Airport, so this might be a upset in the maps. If Seward can take this away, then that'd be great.
So here we go. Race 4 of this first cup. Seward needing a big finish in order to pull this back.
I'm pretty sure going to have to get all first 4 slots, aren't they?
I think they can go 1, 2, 3, 5. I think they're in good shape. So, but right now, early in the lead, Minden's coming out. Luigi looking tough.
Lots of people took the airplane there.
Someone took a shortcut.
There was a double under the airplane that one of the Seward players took.
While we're talking about it, let's talk about coins. What's the advantage of getting coins in Mario Kart?
Well, if you have 10 coins, it gives you a boost of speed, just a little bit of boost.
So 10 coins is your goal as you are going through this. Again,
doesn't it also help mini turbos and stuff like that?
I think it's just going to overall give you just that little bit more of a boost. So a lot of times you'll see those people out in front have those 10 coins, where sometimes later on you might not.
Yeah, it's really important to keep your coins because that speed can be the difference between winning and losing.
So Minden out still early, halfway through this second lap. 1-3-7-8.
Seems like Luigi's ahead just by a little bit.
Yeah, and Seward battling here 3-4-5-6. So they're kind of pulling into the middle of this race. Again, all still pretty close. Luigi still out
Tight
with
pack.
a big lead.
Yeah, Seward's going to need to pull ahead real fast if they want to get this win.
Seward goes into the 2-3-4-5 position. So again, it's all going to be based on what this Luigi has as we hit the second half of this race.
Seems like Seward's main threat. Seems like Seward's main threat is that Luigi because he's at the front a lot.
Luigi has enjoyed hanging out at the front here. Looks like another red shell coming in. So again, Minden 1-6-7-8. I think if Luigi does finish in this first place, that will secure the win.
All right.
So we'll see as the rest of this race comes through. 1-6-7-8. So let's take a look.
Let's see what that puts him up to.
And that
And
will.
Luigi's really good.
That'll confirm.
So good try by Seward, but Minden will take Cup 1, 83-73. Seward with a great comeback in that last race. Seward wins map 4, 23-16, but falls in this first cup.
All
Man,
right.
I really thought Seward was going to win it.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for them to go to the
Seward,
finals.
like we talked about, Seward had a great race there. Again, we had one player just out in front, and they just couldn't catch him. Again, lots of shells, lots of items, but always had those items to help him out as he was getting tracked down. So 83-73 final score on that one as we get into our next cup here, and we'll throw this up here as we see our maps. Here, let's take a look at both. Okay. Cup 2. All right. You guys want to talk about those maps?
Yep. So I'll talk about first and third. So the first one is Thwomp Ruins. Honestly, a good map. A couple of tricks that you can go through. Honestly, a good average map.
Yeah, Bone Dry Dunes is really good, but it can also be really hard to drive on because of all the sand. In my opinion, it's always been difficult for me to tell when I'm actually on the course versus not.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they have a Nisk in that course, don't they?
I do not know. All right.
So as we get started in this second cup, Thwomp Ruins, Bone Dry Dunes, Ribbon Road, and Warriors Gold Mine.
I'm really excited to see how Gold Mine turns out because I know my team's practiced that a lot.
We practiced Ribbon Road at the start of the year.
Yeah, it's a very popular map to see both of those towards the end. Both very popular maps that can be really upsetting.
Luigi went for the trick but missed it.
Right now, Seward out in the lead, 1-2-3-6. Minden 4, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's looking like that Luigi can't get his front run this time.
Yeah. In eighth
All the way
place.
back in 8th.
But he could get good items in the back and make a comeback.
It's looking like Squid Kid's pulling ahead, getting
Yeah.
that front run started. There's a lot of people just a little bit behind him that can't catch up.
Yeah.
So as we're looking, again, Seward 1, 2, 4, 5. Minden 3, 6, 7, 8.
Seems like a tight pack.
As we start this third and final lap of this race. Dry Bones Bowser taking a shortcut.
It's looking like the item game in this has been really strong, completely changing up the positions.
I think the crazy piece is, look at first place here and the items they got.
Red
That's gonna be
shells.
huge. And again,
As
a
soon
lot
as
of
someone passes
mushrooms
them.
coming through. So again, we got a little spread out. Seward sitting 1, 2, 3, 4. Minden 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be a huge finish here. We'll see how this map finishes out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gets past at the end. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Wow.
That was a really tight pack.
Yeah, there was a lot of, they were all together.
So great job to Seward there. That was definitely a good map pick on their side. So they're out to an early lead in the second cup, 28-11.
Yeah. It's just
3 more
knowing those
games like
tricks.
that and they'll be able to win.
So Minden finding a way to regroup, talk about this, and again, coming into Dry Bones Dunes, figure out a way to, again, reset and start coming back from this deficit that they have. So here we are,
Start of the second race.
start of the second race. We are Cup 2. Minden taking Cup 1, 83-73.
How much would you say the starting positions in each race matter?
You know, and I think that's where you see a lot of people say different things, right? I mean, bagging's always a thing where you purposely get towards the end and get better items. Where there's some maps, some races where starting spot matters. So
Yeah, that wall hit from the Squid Kid's going to be very devastating.
It also count like the carts for bagging. You're gonna have those. You're gonna do bagging. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are specific card boats for bagging.
So
Wonder
we
what
are
this-
in our first match of this semifinal Mario Kart. We will be doing Overwatch after the finals, which will be roughly at 6 o'clock when we start Overwatch.
I do enjoy a good game of Overwatch. Very fun game.
Well, stick around. We got some good Overwatch matches here, but we got some Mario Kart before that. So Seward sitting 1, 2, 3, 5. Minden 3, 5, 7, 8.
This match is another really, really tight pack.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how it's been changed from the last cup.
That Diddy Kong's in first.
Yeah. Maybe I'm wondering, since Minden got the confidence boost from winning the first one, they're slipping a little in terms of... Luigi's having a hard time front running this time.
So as we're coming into about halfway through with this third lap, the second race, Minden 3, 6, 7, 8, and we'll take a look at our first place racer, Diddy Kong, 1, 2, 4, 6.
Wow, Diddy Kong was doing really good that
It's
race.
looking like this pack really split into two at the end.
Yeah.
3, 4, 6, 8 for Minden. So Seward will take map 2. by a score of 24-15, extending their lead to a 52-26 lead.
Yeah, that could really help them.
So Ribbon Road, not close to Neo, but we will move on with Ribbon Road.
Man, just 2 more quick games like that for Seward, and they might take this cup.
Mm-hmm.
So Minden needing to make a run here and see what they can do.
Yeah, that Luigi's going to have to get back to front running.
So Ribbon Road, lots of shortcuts, a lot of mushroom boosts. We will see how things go.
I can't remember if this map had a bullet extension on it.
It does. I'm pretty sure every map does.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see how the shortcut game mode changes up.
Yeah.
Maybe the front running won't even matter.
Yeah, this map has like a lot of shortcuts, like on the windy, like the blue road.
Interesting. Not many people took that
Yeah.
shortcut. Oh, there we go.
The
Luigi's
second
taking the
shortcut, though, not many people took the first, but a lot of people took the second one.
So Minden sitting 2-4-7-8, Seward in 1-6-5-3.
Wow, Diddy Kong and Luigi at the front, battling for the first place.
So we see
It's
back
interesting to
and
see how the
forth.
bagging game is going to work, especially since of the new patch.
Yeah.
2-3-5-6 for Seward. First place racer from Minden.
Ooh, Luigi fell off. Lost second, and now in
place
third.
Seward.
Fell.
Oh, Luigi gets second place now.
That blue Yoshi is going to be front running pretty soon here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unless
he's pulling
Luigi-
ahead from the crowd.
Unless Luigi gets good items here.
Yeah, our first and second racers neck and neck as we hit the halfway point of this third race.
Luigi got a good out.
Ah, that Luigi just got hit by a really bad
Yeah.
bomb.
He's
Ugh.
third place.
So that drops Seward down to second.
Yeah.
Third is Minden.
Yeah.
And fourth, fifth Minden.
Ooh, Dry
Seward's
Bowser
taking
with
both
mushrooms.
first and second. That's
So Seward taking that
Devastating.
first place. So 2-4-5, 2-4-5-8
Wow.
from Minden.
Wow. And 79's the cutoff point, right?
79 points will get you that. So
looking like
we
we're
are
only 2 points away.
final score there, 21-18 by Seward. But ultimately, like we were talking about, at this point, Seward has secured Cup 2 and will win this cup. So we'll still do our fourth race Warriors Gold Mine, but the results of this won't matter. Seward will be taking Cup 2.
Yes. And then it will be a tie.
I can't wait to see what Cup 3 holds for us.
Yeah. What races?
It's really neck and neck. The heavy front running from Luigi in the first round was completely gone in this.
Look, Luigi in
Early
first.
first, yeah.
So Minden out in front, 1-2-3-7.
Wow, Luigi's starting to get his buck back. He's in first.
Oh yeah, he's getting his front
He's
running
getting
back.
ahead. Yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of us saying that he can't front run anymore. Oh, he didn't take the shortcut. Interesting.
Nope. Luigi just getting hit by everything.
That Skutt Kid just pulled straight into first with those 3 mushrooms. Wow.
So 1-3-7-8 for Minden. 3, 4,
There's
6,
almost lost so
7.
much time from balling.
Looks like Diddy Kong's coming in. Could take first here.
It's
Ooh,
neck and neck.
It's neck and neck with Diddy Kong and Luigi.
You got the 2 up in front and then the rest of the pack right after.
Yeah.
Only a couple seconds between every one. Interesting to see if anyone's going to take the shortcut here or not. It doesn't look like it.
So Minden out in front, 1, 2, 5, 7, as we start this third and final lap of this second cup.
Man, Luigi's standing first this time, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully blue show. Hopefully, if the blue show comes in the back and it hits him, somebody could pass him.
Yeah, now all they can really do is hope for a blue show.
Yeah. Or shock.
Well, Minden holding the top positions, 1, 2, 5, and 6. Seward 3, 4, 7, 8.
Is there any possibility they can pull this round back or no?
No.
All right. Looks like Seward takes this.
So Minden finishing 1, 2, 5,
Still a
8.
very good show from Minden.
So 1, 2, 5, 8.
Yeah.
It's tied up 1-1.
So we are tied now. Our series 1-1. Seward takes Cup 2, 89-67. Even though Minden won that one, they had enough of a lead to secure the victory in this Cup 2. So we are tied now, 1-1, and we will go to a third tiebreaker cup where whoever wins this cup will move on to your championship match versus our next round of Omaha Concordia and Skutt Catholic. So we will update some maps and see what you guys have to think about these next one. So maybe walk us through some of these maps that you're seeing.
All right, so we got Rainbow Road up first, which is a very flat map, only a few bumps, but you can get really good tricks sent off of that. Baby Park looking really good. Pretty simple. You just go around the map 7 times, but it's all about if you go outside and then turn quick inside, or if you just take an inside lane the entire time. It's very interesting to see how you can actually change up that style in such a simple map.
Yeah, Super Bell Subway. A really nice map. Lots of different ways to go. You got to watch out for the trains on that map. Royal Westway, really good. Nice areas to go through if you have mushrooms, like nice trick areas. Yeah.
I do really enjoy the scenery that has, basically in this entire game.
Yeah.
It is very beautiful, especially when it's running at 60 FPS.
Yeah. Oh, seems like Minden's getting hit by all the items.
This might be an early lead from Seward.
Yeah.
Taking first and third.
Yeah. That dry bow's just getting hit by everything.
Seems like Luigi's starting to pull up into the front again.
Yeah.
Will he front run this one too?
Maybe. Luigi gets hit by Red Shell.
Yeah.
Gets past.
Rainbow Road courses are notoriously
Yeah.
hard, so it's interesting to see how players play through them.
Especially this one. Oh, Luigi has red shells.
So Seward right now 1, 2, 3, 5, and Minden 3, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's looking like there's another set of just 2 packs getting formed.
Yeah.
That seems very common in these matches.
Oh, Luigi.
We are seeing our first place racer really pulling out in the lead here.
That's some heavy front running.
He is way out in the lead, and
Yeah.
unless something major happens,
Yeah.
he may finish in first on this one.
It's looking like Seward's going to take first and second
Yeah.
through heavy front running. But a Bullet Bill's coming up. Oh, and a blue show.
Blue shell.
Oh, get across.
Get across.
Just too
There
late.
we
Got
go.
across. Oh,
Good
big
game.
map.
Very
1,
good
2,
game.
That is a crazy
3,
big
4.
win.
Great
That was a
finish
very good game.
by Seward.
That was
So
a really big win for Seward.
Yeah,
pulling
Seward
early
got
into
a
the
lot of
front
those
lead.
places.
that was huge.
29 points.
Again, a bunch of back end of the race just came through clutch. Again, Minden just getting some items that thrown at him and hit him. Again, dropping them back just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, next up is Baby Park. We have some really interesting, just Baby Park as a whole is just a really interesting map.
It's really interesting, funny. There's lots of ways that you can go. You can go out, in.
Ultimately, the difference is it's oval, and we're doing 7 laps. It is
Yeah.
pure chaos for what, the 2 minutes that this race is going to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how it's just about the same amount of time as every other one, even though it's a small map. I mean,
Yeah.
that's attributed to the 7 laps, but it's a
So-
lot more simple, and it's more akin to an actual race.
So
All
here
right,
we go.
ready to start off.
7-lap race.
Our coach over at Concordia Omaha is top 50 within, I think, Australia, and so it's really interesting to see how long he has played this map, and so we know quite a bit more about this one than other ones, because it's just a circle.
But I've seen your coach race. He's not very good, so I don't know what you're comparing that to.
Yeah.
He's not listening to us. So
I
here
know,
we go.
he's giving me the duster right now.
We're on lap 4.
All right. Looks like
Luigi's
Seward has some
pulling up
high
ahead
places.
again.
Luigi's in first though, but Minden has some decent spots.
So with this one, again, you're hoping for mushrooms, can cut
Yeah.
those corners just
Diddy
a
Kong
little
him.
bit.
Diddy Kong with those mushrooms.
Yeah, short hopping over those corners if you don't have mushrooms are really important.
Yeah. Ooh, Diddy Kong.
Just
with
keeping your lines on this map is so incredibly important.
Great stop there by Minden to let Seward pass
Oh.
him.
Oh, Seward's getting trucked back into the back. Never mind, they have someone pulling ahead into first. Finishing first.
All right.
It's a very quick map.
Decent spots for both teams.
So
it's
Seward
looking
will
like-
pull ahead that one.
Yeah.
They're going to take map 2 with a score of 20-19.
Wow.
So that'll extend their lead 49-29 in this Cup 3.
This one seems like it's going to be really close.
Yeah.
Super Bowl Subway is really, really interesting, especially since you can just ride the trains all the way to the end.
Yeah. A lot of our team members have been time trialing this map.
You must know more about this than I do because I have not seen this map, if any.
Yeah.
So here we are, Cup 3, Race 3, Super Bell Subway. Let's get started.
It's looking like everyone's got that first set of boost down.
Yeah.
Luigi's getting an early lead.
You got to know the right way to go on this map, because if you hit that train, it could be a problem.
Yeah. Just kind of like New York, which is, I'm pretty sure this map is, based after.
Yeah.
I think that's a crazy thing with this one. Lots of different angles, lots of ways. Not only are you dodging the subway, you're also dodging items. Your ups and downs and overs, and I don't know if there's a specific way, but most players pick their way that they like, and that's what they do.
Seems like
this map is
Minden's.
super chaotic.
Seems like Minden's pulling up.
Yeah, we got Seward in first and fourth, with Minden in second and third, holding it pretty strong, exchanging it with each other. They've gotten up into first and second now.
Yeah.
Seward holding third and fourth.
They got to be careful though. Can't hit their teammates.
So halfway through this second lap of this third race, got Minden 1, 2, 4, 6, and a big finish is what they need in order to try to come back in this third cup.
Waluigi snipes Ink Boy, is what it looks like with the green shell.
It's really interesting to see if we get a map tie.
Ooh, between the
Yep,
subways.
between the trains.
1, 2, 6,
Right
7.
chilling.
Hypothetically, if they were to tie, what would happen?
We would go to a one-map race-off.
What map would it be picked?
I will let you know when that time comes. So Minden
Like Minden takes
finishing
first and
1,
second.
2,
Yeah.
5. 1, 2, 5, 8. So we'll see what that does here. So that will give Minden the advantage on this as they finish 3, 4, 6, 7. So Minden will win that map 23-16, giving Seward the lead 65-52. So again, still anyone's ball game here. Minden's going to
very
need a
close.
big map here for Royal
Yeah.
Raceway if they want to come back and get into the championship.
Yep.
This is a very close game. Stakes are
Yeah.
high. Nerves are probably high for both teams as well.
Yeah.
So here we go, the start of our fourth and final race. And they're off.
While Luigi and Bowser taking an early first and second.
Yeah.
Starting to pull ahead just a little bit.
So this one we're going to see a little bit of some mushroom shortcuts.
Luigi lost a spot. Luigi lost a spot.
It's looking like Minden still has first and second locked down though. With that Luigi all the way up in that front.
So Minden 1, 2, 7, 8 right now. Seward 3, 4, 5, 6.
Minden's really going to need this big win if they want to get up in the finals.
So still that 1, 3, 7, 8. Seward 2, 3, 6, 7. Well, every position's going to matter for that points for Minden. So here we are on the second lap.
Luigi's really pulling ahead. Front running hard. Surprised we haven't seen a blue shell in a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a couple races.
It's interesting to see how almost nobody else has 10 coins except for Luigi.
Yeah. Coins are really important in these games if you want a little bit of speed boost.
Oh,
Right.
it looks like Bowser's, who's in second, has those 10 coins as well.
Yeah.
It's looking like this might be the win that Minden needs.
Yeah.
So final lap of this last race of this cup. Minden needing top placement in order to advance. Seward needing to place high in order to hold off that Minden from the comeback. It's going to come down to this final finish to see who's going to move on.
It's looking like Minden's dropping down a little bit. Seward's pulling ahead real fast.
Seward in high places. Yeah, Luigi's in front by a lot. Seems like this might go to Seward.
Yeah, but those 10 points from first place are really, really important. It's all Seward needs to win, but it's also what Minden needs to win.
And that's
Looking like Luigi's gonna finish first.
yeah.
1, 3, 7, 8. Let's take a look at what
Let's see
we
what
got.
that puts them at. 70.
And it
71.
looks like Seward's going to get enough to hold off and move into that championship.
Looking like Seward wins.
Seward wins.
So Seward will win that 20-19, winning the cup 85-77 in this third and final cup. So as the players are shaking hands, what are some final thoughts on this one?
that was honestly a pretty good race.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see how close it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, back and forth, that very first race that we saw, that kind of really hurt Minden. Again, Seward going 1, 2, 3, 4 in Rainbow Road was really the deciding factor in this game.
Yeah, I was really, from the first match, I was really sad to see that Seward was kind of, dropping the ball, but they really picked it up back in the second quarter.
So welcome back to our 2024 Winter Championships. We are here at York University in our second semifinal match now between Skutt and Concordia. The players are getting ready, getting warmed up, and we're ready to bring you that action. We'll take a look at some of our players here as we get to see what we have. So in our left side, and what you're going to see on the left side of the screen, Omaha Concordia, brought to you, or Josh, who's a senior, Jim, a junior, Nathan Jr., Andrew Jr., and our sub, who's Sawyer, who is a 7th grader. On the other side, we have Skutt Catholic, Noah, a senior, Morgan, a senior, Ethan, senior, and Colin, a sophomore. And here we go. Looking forward to a great match between these two teams. Again, we just saw a great match going back and forth between Minden and Seward. Seward winning that 2-1 over Minden. Minden winning the first one, then Seward coming back winning the second and the third cup. Again, I'm joined here by Concordia's two, one a 7th grader, one a freshman?
10th grader.
10th grader. So what are your thoughts on this matchup?
It's really interesting to see how my favorite team is going up against my team that is my school's team. I'm totally going to root for not my school.
Okay, so you're not rooting for Concordia?
I'm going to root for them, but
All right.
I'm going to pretend like I'm not.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
and there's Mr. Love waving at us because
there
of
we
course
go.
he is.
This is going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to this one. Concordia and Skutt, I think this is going to be a tough match between two teams that are both very skilled in this. So, again, same maps that we saw with the first set of semifinals matches. We got Hyrule Circuit, Toad's Turnpike, Mario Circuit, and Sunshine Airport. So, again, maybe give us a little rundown quickly on what you're seeing.
So yeah, we got Hyrule Circuit, Legend of Zelda, just very easy, simple map. Changing the coins, there's lots of cool shortcuts, and this is a map that I know Concordia has practiced a lot, so this is going to be interesting to see how they do.
Yeah.
So again, first match coming out, Hyrule Circuit, Concordia and Skutt, and if we talk about it,
Stop pointing at me, Swan.
Concordia won state, right, last year?
Yeah, they won state last year.
So looking to defend their title, defend their
there is
cup.
there is one returner, which is Nathan. So yeah.
Okay, so in Skutt looking to take down that champ. So here we go, first map, Hyrule Circuit of the second final match, and they are off.
The most common kart combo for Concordia, the Cat Cruiser and the Azure Wheels.
And Peach.
You're going to see all sorts of Cat Peaches, and
Yoshis.
Luigi's, Yoshis.
So you see a lot of teams this year using the same kart combo players. Again, just sometimes it's easier to tell who's your teammate and who's not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're all using Cat Cruiser right now, if not Biggie Buggy or Ink Striker.
So Skutt sitting 2-3-7-8, and Concordia 1-4-5-6. We'll jump over to that first place racer from Concordia.
Something like Swan is in first because he uses the Cat Peach.
So Concordia right now out in the lead in first. Skutt trailing not by much in second. Our third place and fourth place racers are from Concordia, and 7th and 8th right now from Skutt.
Yeah, I know Concordia has a very technical team. They're very, very practiced. I mean, they even practice at lunch. Like,
Yeah.
What? But it's interesting to see how Skutt will do against them because they won last year.
Again, points right now might be favored. I can't even tell. It's so even right now.
Yeah.
Again, lots of mushrooms coming out right now. We're going to see how those mushrooms here will affect the end of this race. Again, we're in the third and final lap, about halfway through. So halfway through of this first race.
Yeah, both teams look like they're pretty evenly matched. It's going to be interesting to see who wins this.
So Concordia looking like they're
Looks like Swan takes first.
pulling out the lead. Got a blue mushroom out, or blue shell out.
Looking like Skutt getting caught up on that grass.
Yeah.
So Skutt finishing 3-5, 7-8. So big win there from Concordia. Concordia finishing 1-2-4-6. That's going to give Concordia the first race lead, 26-13.
Seems like a pretty big lead for the start. It's interesting to see how Skutt's gonna either A, pull back from this, or Concordia if they're gonna win this next one. Because I don't know if they've practiced Toad's Turnpike very much. It looks like Swan showing off his muscles because he has his sleeves rolled up.
So just getting into the groove, rolling here, and Toad's Turnpike is up next. Again, watching out for the vehicles on this. You see a simple track design, but lots of items and lots of vehicles.
I was really hoping he would miss the first boost there because I would have laughed. Like Swan getting
Swan, yeah. Luigi taking first on Skutt's team.
That might be a big lead unless Swan can get a good item.
Yeah.
So Skutt out in front, 1-5-7-8, 2-3-4-7.
Swan's mushroom gets taken away.
By Concordia.
Pretty tight pack here. Only a little few stragglers in the bag. Looking like someone's taking the higher pack on top of the
Ooh,
Kart.
Swan's mushroom taken out by a car.
Yeah, he's taking a really inside line. Both of Concordia's players are taking both really inside lines.
Yeah. You know, and we talked about this. Sometimes it's, you know, one of those things where racers want to maybe jump out and try to get the boost on the edge, but staying on that inside is probably the most effective with your time.
Looking like he missed the shortcut that he was trying to
Yeah.
hit there. So did the other one.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's gonna be pretty bad.
So Skutt still out in first. Concordia second and third.
One of the Concordias pulls up in the first. Let's see if they can get first and second.
Luigi in third. Blue shell incoming.
Oh, look at Luigi. He's pulling up.
So we'll see how that blue shell affects our racers. And again, enough of a lead that it's not going to affect Concordia. Still in 1-2.
It's so funny to see when you have a star that cars just go flying.
So lots of bombs. Oh, and the bomb just hits our third place racer.
Ugh.
So
Yikes.
Omaha Concordia finishing
First and
1-2. Big for them. So 1-2-5-7. 1-2-5-7.
Swan is once again showing off his muscles, being a little too showboaty.
So 24-15. Concordia takes map 2. That extends their lead 50-28 over Skutt Catholic. So we're now going into
Mario Circuit.
race 3, which will be Mario Circuit. So race 3 Mario Circuit, Concordia has that 50-28 lead. And again, we saw it in our first semifinal match where, again, every map can change the outcome of a cup.
Yeah, I know this is a map that's probably heavily practiced by both teams. All teams, actually.
Yeah.
This is pretty common of a map. It's honestly just like a pretty simple map that you can just grind out and get good times on using time trials and stuff like that.
And time trials do help a lot.
Yeah, I kind of want to see Skutt pull up in the first and second here. Maybe get a breakaway.
So right now, 1, 2, 3, 4 by Omaha Concordia. 5, 6, 7, 8 Skutt.
It's a direct split.
Ooh.
Looking like Concordia's having some trouble hitting their own teammates.
Oh, 1, 2, 5, 7 from Concordia. 3, 4, 6, 7.
Seeming like the pack is a lot more evened out now.
So as we are halfway through this second lap,
Looking like first and second are neck and neck, really trying to battle it out at the front.
yeah, it's a back and forth with third not far behind and fourth not that much farther behind. So items going to matter here late in this third map as we come around.
It's looking like they're pulling ahead real fast.
Yeah.
That's not great.
So we'll take a look at what Skutt Catholic has here at the end of this race. Currently in that top 2 positions.
Seeming like Skutt's going to take it away in this one.
Oh, and they had the 4th spot. He's gonna be upset with himself there. So 1, 2, 5, 8 for Skutt.
Still a pretty big win getting first and second. That's
Yeah.
going to help them a lot.
Skutt will take that map 23-16, winning map 3. Concordia still holds the lead 66-51.
It's a lot closer
anyone's
now.
game
Yeah.
coming into this 4th and final race.
Sunshine Airport.
Now, as we know, Sunshine Airport is a very, very simple map. You can get really good times off of this. Some pretty cool set pieces, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward course.
I think the biggest thing that you notice, like that I notice, is how wide this race is. It's a wide track. So again, lots of place for movement. And again, do you go through the airplane? Do you go under the airplane?
So most of the time you want to go under the airplane because there's a double under the airplane.
So, and I think that kind of just looks at your preference and where everyone else is going. So here we go on our 4th and final race of this first cup. So here we are, 1st, 5th, 6th, 8th by Skutt, 2, 3, 5, and 7 from Omaha Concordia.
Man, that's really cutting the pack in half from the first of Skutt all the way back to the last 3 of Skutt.
So Skutt gonna need to find a way to battle here if they want to try to bring this one back a little bit more. So still sitting 1, 5, 6, 7. Concordia 2, 3, 4, and 8.
First and second are pretty much neck and neck. Oh, first. I'm pretty sure first is pulling ahead quite a lot.
Try to. There you go. There's your first and second racers. Third just landed. So 2, 3, 4 are pretty close again. Omaha Concordia
Looks like they
maybe
just
with the
hit the
advantage.
wall.
Blue shell incoming. Luigi takes the blue shell though.
Oh, it gets hit by a green.
Greens are always so unpredictable because
Yeah.
they just go anywhere you want. It's all about angling, but if you're really good with greens, they can help you so much.
So lots of people getting hit here. We're going to come down to the end of this race. We got a couple big jumps, and then we'll end this race in the baggage claim of the airport.
It's very down to the wire. Everyone's super close except for someone who's front running. It's looking like Concordia might have taken first just then.
So Skutt Catholic finishes 2-3, 6-8. So making a run, not going to be enough, as Omaha Concordia will win this map and this cup. So 87-69 will be the final race, or the final score of this first cup.
It's still anyone's game. We have 2 more cups if Skutt can win the next one. Let's get a quick look at Concordia Omaha's team.
So as they start seeing, again, 87-69, Concordia came out really and just they dominated 2 races. I would say the other 2 were pretty close, but you know, when you're looking at that very first one, 26-13, it was a tough one to just come back from. So as we look over and see how Skutt's starting to strategize, we'll switch over and get our second set of maps, and we'll start talking about some of those.
Looks like Concordia subs in Sawyer for Josh.
Oh yeah, it's looking like Concordia subbed in players.
So as we're doing this, walk us through these second set of maps that we have here.
We have Thromp Ruins, Bone Dry Dunes, Ribbon Road, and Wario's Gold Mine.
Yeah, Thwomp Ruins, very simple map. You just got to make sure you hit those shortcuts because they're really, really important.
Bone Dry Dunes. A good map. Kind of hard to see where you're driving with the sand. Yeah, lots of places to go. Ribbon Road. It's a good map overall. Lots of good tricks.
Yeah, Wario's Gold Mine, a Wii map that's been ported on to the Mario Kart 8. It's a very fun map. There's some pretty important shortcuts in that map. And looks like we're getting the first race started.
Looks like Sawyer takes Donkey Kong, Little, Motorcycle, and Big Wheels.
It's an interesting kart combo, but we're going to look at Skutt, who's in first and third.
And now second.
Will they get the front run off to get a big win, or it's too early to tell since it's really early in the match?
Skutt sitting right now 1-3-5-6, where Omaha Concordia is 2-4-6-8. So right now, still probably too early to get a tell on this one, as we're coming around lap 1 to start lap 2.
Yeah, everyone's super tight packed. It's a little hard to tell to see if anyone's going to be front running this one or not. This map's a very difficult map to see, you know, do you go left to right, or do you go through the middle? It's very interesting to see how players choose differently and what they choose to do. Still, nobody had 10 coins yet, which is really interesting. Luigi just hit 10.
Yeah, just hit 10.
So Concordia up in the 1-3-4 spot, where Skutt sitting 4-5-7-8. So
It's looking like Concordia is taking a break ahead.
Yeah.
Hopefully Skutt can bring it back for easy points.
So Concordia 1-2-3 right now, and 4-5 for Skutt. So see a couple of people taking the jump over the middle. Fireballs away.
It's looking like Concordia is having a little bit of trouble keeping their leads.
Yeah.
So
Skutt really knows how to use those items.
coming down to the last little bit of this race. Concordia 1, 2, 4, and 5, it looks like, unless something happens. So
That
1,
DK
2,
combo is
4,
a really
5.
interesting kart combo, but it seems to be working out for Concordia.
Yeah.
So big race again, race 1 for Omaha Concordia, winning that one 27-12 here in map 1 of this second cup.
And it's looking like they're switching back to their original combo of players. Interesting to see how they're doing that with only switching in certain players for certain maps.
Well, and again, that's why you got those subs. Maybe one person's better than another person in those maps, so you're able to sub when you do. You aren't able to necessarily change your kart, because obviously that takes a little bit more time, but you can do it.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see that they probably have people specialized to certain maps to see if, they pick a certain maps, then they'll swap in these players, and I think it's probably a good strategy that other teams should employ.
So Bone Dry Dunes here is our second map of this second cup. Again, Omaha Concordia winning map, Cup 1, 87-69 in that first cup. So here we go, map 2, Bone Dry Dunes.
Oh, it looks like one on Skutt missed the first boost. That's devastating. Pack's very evened out. It doesn't seem like one team has too many front spots. But Concordia's pulling the breakaway.
So we'll jump over to the first place racer from Omaha Concordia.
Looks like they're using the Racer Peach with an Ink Striker combo.
Looks like Josh is in first right now.
Oh, it gets
Oh,
hit.
now it gets into fourth.
Now stuck back in fourth. It's interesting to see how people change to the Ink Striker combo after your last match.
Yeah, Ink Striker combo is good to use.
It's apparently meta, but I'm not so sure about that considering I've not been seeing it used nearly as much as people say it's meta.
Like I use Ink Striker with Blue Wheels and Peach, but yeah.
Yeah, the Azure rulers are very, very good for most card combos. You just gotta specialize on certain stats and then you'll know which card combos you should use.
Yeah. Looks
So
like nobody
as
has max coins so far.
So as we're coming into the third and final lap, Concordia is sitting 1, 3, 5, and 8, and Skutt 2, 4, 6, 7. We'll try to keep an eye on these top racers, but again, Concordia having those top 2 spots.
Yeah, it seems like this is going to be another win from Concordia. Just this
Considering
course.
their placements.
Yeah, their placements are really, they've got this course down. It seems like they've been practicing every single course.
Yeah.
Because they just are on top of every shortcut, everything. They know how to do everything. And use of the crazy 8 power-up from 8th place, and still no place change, even though they used literally every single one.
So Omaha Concordia will win map 2, 23-16, puts them in the lead 50-28 in this second cup.
It seemed like Concordia might take this again, but I would like to see Skutt
Win at
go
least
into a
one.
third one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like last one, there were
Yeah, these are more fun when they go to the third cup. So
Yeah.
let's hope that.
a little bit stressful.
So here we are,
Ribbon
Road.
Now I know this is a map that Concordia has used many times in the regular season. I don't know about Skutt, but it's a very popular map, so maybe they both used it.
So here we are on Cup 2, Race 3, and that race is underway.
Looks like even placement so far.
Lots of mushrooms, lots of shortcuts being used. See if we can jump over to the first place racer from Concordia.
It's like Swan and Jimmy, possibly.
Yeah, it's seeming like the Concordia has got this map down.
Yeah.
So Concordia 1, 2, 5, 6. Skutt 4, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah, that defense is good when you're in first and second, especially with Horn. You never know
Yeah.
when there'll be a blue shell.
Horn is really good against blue shell. It's just a direct counter to everything that
Yeah.
blue shell can do.
Looks like bomb and like you have to time bomb, but like horn's like really good.
Horn's good for disabling literally any
Yeah.
power up. It's so useful when you're in first.
Yeah.
So as we go into this third and final lap, Concordia is in the first place spot, followed by Skutt in second. Third place is Concordia.
It's looking like almost everyone has 10 coins. It's interesting to see that.
So Super 8 back in the back in our 7th place racer.
Looks like Concordia takes first and second.
So 3, 5, 7, 8 from Skutt.
Oh, they changed their players.
Oh, they changed this one out.
So Concordia will take the third map. That puts them up 76 to 41.
Looks like they need to win this next one, and then yeah.
And actually, at this point, Concordia has won this round and will advance to your state championship as we look to still race this fourth race and see what happens here.
Yeah.
So Warriors Gold Mine, haven't seen this one yet actually, this state tournament. I believe this is the first time we're seeing this map. Well, besides in the last set, but in the other divisions.
This is a very, very practice map from Concordia, so I don't think that...
I think Concordia can win this one.
Yeah. I'm excited to see who will win third place and who will win, the championships, but...
Yeah.
I think we've got a couple of pretty good matches coming up ahead, and I'm looking forward to seeing those. So here we go in this fourth and final race of this second cup. So Concordia out in an early start, 1, 2, 4, 5, followed by Skutt, 2, 4, 5, 6.
In my opinion, it's all about it's not about winning. It's all about having fun and enjoying going down the stage.
Yeah, winning is definitely a part of that fun, but I 100% agree with you.
So Warriors Gold Mine, kind of a fun one. You got some boosts, you got a couple shortcuts. Even right there we saw our first place Skutt player trying to go for that, misses it, but still has that red shell to help him out. And you got to worry about the bats.
Yeah, the bats can mess you up.
Yeah, this map seems like it would be really good for bagging because there's so many item boxes.
Yeah.
So 1, 3, 5, 6, Skutt Catholic.
Something like Luigi's at 10 coins.
Yeah, a horn and a banana, so
Running hard in first.
yeah.
So here we are into our final lap.
Very even packs. Concordia has second and third, but Skutt has first and fourth.
So definitely a very even match as we come into the halfway mark of this last map. Skutt Catholic has that first place lead, followed by Concordia 2, 3, and 4, 5. So Skutt Catholic doing a great job. Get that first place finish.
And it looks like that's Concordia winning.
So 1, 5, 6, 7 from Skutt.
Very good game from Concordia. Also very good game from Skutt.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how that played out.
Yeah.
So Concordia will get that win 96-60 in the finals of this, as we see our teams getting up to shake hands. Great match from both teams. Here we are. Welcome back to our Division II Mario Kart third place match between Minden and Skutt. So again, we've seen both these racers. Again, we saw Minden dropping 2-1 to Seward, Skutt dropping 2-0 to Concordia. But here we are in the third place match. So it should be a good one here. And we'll listen to our PA announcer here.
Will it be the same courses as last time?
All right, so we're getting into it. We'll take actually a look at our racers and our map coming in. We do have some different maps, as my numbering did not go correctly. So what are you guys' thoughts on these matches or these maps coming out?
Well, I'll start here. Mount Wario is one of my maps I play. There's a lot of tricks on it. It's like it depends on there's parts where it's hard to get through, like the tree area. You need to know which way to go. But there's lots of tricks.
Hold on, I definitely opened up the wrong one here. So let's. So Moo Moo Meadows will be our first one. You guys talk that while I fix this.
Well, Moo Moo Meadow is a pretty good map. What you have to watch for is the cows, and yeah, you have to watch out for the cows. There's nice spots to go, and yeah.
Yeah, Cheeseland, very heavy for bagging. If you're good at bagging, Cheeseland is your map.
Royal Raceway. It's one of the ones that we just saw the last race. It's pretty good, and yeah.
Yoshi Circuit, very simple. It's racing Yoshi. Very good map. There's a waterfall Nisk that you can hit, and yeah, if you can hit the Nisk, you're basically in first forever.
So out from the beginning, Skutt sitting 1-2, and Minden 3-4. So at this point, it's anyone's race as we're halfway through this second lap of their first race of the first cup. So we'll jump over to our 6th and 7th place racers from Minden, as we see one of them get hit by a green shell, just a random green shell thrown.
Yeah, green shells are it's unpredictable how green shells are.
It looks like Skutt's Luigi's holding first pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how both Luigi's are in front running.
Yeah, first and second.
So Skutt Catholic coming in first in this first race. So we'll see how the rest of this race goes. So 1-5-7-8. So that will give Minden the win on this first map, 22-17. So Minden taking race 1 in this first cup.
Yeah, this is a fair race, I think, between Minden and Skutt.
Yeah, Minden showed a lot of promise in the first round, but unfortunately they got knocked out. And so now they're fighting Skutt, who also unfortunately got knocked out.
So Cheeseland, we have not yet seen Cheeseland. This is kind of a unique map. I don't know how much I saw this one this season. I don't know if it's a very common map, so we'll see what happens.
It's not very common, but it's very, very good for bagging. So if you know how to bag correctly, this is your map.
So we'll see if we see anyone spin out, and we'll kind of keep an eye on those racers and see. Maybe a slow start. And we're seeing it here from Luigi on Skutt, so we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, Minden's Luigi is holding first pretty well.
Skutt's Luigi doing a circle to start the map. See how that works out for him in the end. Again, we have the what are the things in the middle called?
Moon craters, whatever.
Okay. So again, you hit those and you boost just a little bit.
Oh, the holes? Yeah.
They look like moon craters, but
Yeah. So first place being taken by Minden. 1, 2, 3, 7. On the other side, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for Skutt Catholic.
Very split right in half. Very interesting to see.
So White Yoshi way in there. Behind, taking that bullet build, jumping a couple places here.
Yikes, looks like blue Yoshi got struck.
yeah.
It's now stuck behind. But a few good items and then they can bag very well.
Wow, both Yoshis in the first two spots. First and second.
So as a reminder, Skutt's Yoshi is the one we saw at the very beginning that started this race.
Yeah, both the Luigis.
Yeah, both Luigi's are first and second.
I've seen too many characters today.
I know, dude.
So Skutt Catholic 2, 3, 5, 6. Minden 2, 4, 7, 8. As we're coming into this last couple turns of this race 2 and this third place series. So Skutt finishing 1, 2, 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 7 for Skutt. Great race.
It's looking like Skutt might be in the lead now.
Skutt will take this map over Minden 25 to 14. So Skutt will take the lead in this cup 42-36 as we hit the halfway mark of this first cup. So third race coming up, Royal Raceway. We did see this one in the semifinals. Again, different opponents, so players are going to have to see how that looks as we start this race.
Pretty sure Minden did very well on this map.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how they're going to do against Skutt.
So racers getting ready here, and we're off and running.
Luigi early first. Looking like Waluigi's also right in that range. Waluigi gets hit, now he's back in the 7th. It's not very good.
It sucks when you get hit by something, like, and then you're in a good spot and you go all the way back. It brings your mood down a lot.
Yeah, both the Luigis were in first and second for a second, but now the other Luigi got hit back into 6th.
So Skutt Catholic 1, 2, 3. Followed
seems like
by Minden.
Seems like Skutt has gotten a very hard lead on this map already.
So good line there from Minden's Luigi as he takes a huge triple mushroom shortcut.
Both Luigis are in first and second still. It's really interesting to see how Luigis can just run around. Maybe it's a thing with all Luigis, if you front run your Luigi. Are they Luigi because they front run, or do they front run because they're Luigi?
I think they front run because they are Luigi.
So play Luigi and then win.
There you go. So as we come around here in our second lap, starting lap 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 going to Minden. 4, 6, 7, 8 in the favor of Skutt. So one more lap here to see how this will finish out. Skutt with a slight advantage in the series points.
Minden's holding first pretty hard though, front running real bad.
Yeah. Those Yoshis.
Yoshi's.
I mean,
Luigi's.
I keep.
It's all good. They're green, right?
Yeah, both of them are green. Both of them are indescript tall people with big noses.
So good boost here. Oh, stole a mushroom. So 3, 4, 5, 7 from Skutt.
It's looking like Minden's going to take this one, though.
Yeah.
So Minden will take map 3, 22-17.
Oh, wow. It is
And then
super
that
close.
puts our series
Almost at a tie.
Skutt winning 59-58. So this is going to come down to this last and final race. Who can get to that 79 points to win this match?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Super, super close. This is really, really, really interesting.
So we got both teams focusing up as we're getting ready to start Yoshi's Circuit. We did not see this one in the semifinals, so the first time seeing it, and we will see how it happens.
Now this is a very
Very good map.
good map. Lots of
The
shortcuts.
biggest shortcut, and
It's
we'll see
a
here,
waterfall.
is
with
right
this
mushroom.
there.
waterfall right
Yep, by
here.
Yoshi. I mean, Waluigi.
Taking that shortcut is so important for front running or just in general. If you can't hit that shortcut, you're not going to get first on this map.
So a lot of mushroom boosts as we go through the curved area.
Back of Yoshi's spine onto his tail. It doesn't feel like it while you're driving it, but it really is just Yoshi.
Yeah.
So lap 1 down, 1, 2, 5, 6 going in favor of Minden, and Skutt 3, 6, 7, 8.
It seems like Minden might be taking this one, even though it's early into lap 2.
So triple mushrooms coming out from a bunch of Skutt players.
Oh, blue shell coming in.
Looks like Luigi's going to get hit by that blue shell, unable
Yep.
to dodge it.
And we'll see what happens in our second place. He gets hit.
They're still holding first and second,
So
though.
first and seconds. We're coming around to start the third and final lap. Minden with the lead. 1, 2, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6 from Skutt.
Those wall hits have got to be devastating for your speed.
Yeah.
And starting those drifts, but not being able to get a mini turbo off of it.
So final lap coming around to the finish. Shortcut from Skutt. And
Coming
he
in.
does get it.
He hits the wall. Oh, and they take good spots.
1, 6, 7, 8 from Skutt.
Man, both Luigi's have been in first and second almost the entire time.
Yeah.
That's going to give Minden the final score here. They're going to take the map and the round, 23-16, giving them a score of 81-75. Minden will get that first cup by a narrow margin. Couple items there at the end, which cost Skutt the game.
Yeah, we still have two more, one, hopefully 2 more cups.
So great match from both of these teams. 81-75 in favor of Minden. As we look at the start of Cup 2, and again, a couple big maps coming forward. I see Donut Plains and SNES, so some different ones that we maybe haven't seen yet. All right.
Oh, looks like we got Animal Crossing in there. That's a really fun map.
Yeah.
Season changing and all that sort of stuff.
Piranha
Plant slide.
Yeah.
Very fun water park map.
Yeah.
We've already seen Rainbow Road this today, but it's also very just good map.
Yeah.
Easy, simple. I don't know much about Donut Plains 3, but I'm sure it's a fun map. I know that there's one niche that you gotta hit, otherwise, you know, it's pretty much Joker, so.
So Minden and Skutt starting Cup 2 on Donut Plains. Minden taking the top 2 spots. Skutt
trying to go around, take the.
Skutt getting a couple items here that cost him some spots. So 1, 2. Watching this one.
And it looks like Waluigi takes first place. I mean, no, wait, no, that isn't the last lap. Oh, wait, a communication error.
I was going to say, it looked weird as we were going through.
Yeah, that's
I saw
not
that
good.
in the second map. So I'm going to go take a check on this as I saw it. So you guys maybe just take a break here. We're going to go silent here as I step away.
From the first
So
map,
here
or?
we go. We're back. We're going to go ahead and restart this second cup. Again, internet issues as we were going through. Again, I was noticing a little bit of a lag, and there was a couple players in first place, and it was kind of a weird look over on our end, and finally a communication error which brought down the internet and the map. So we're going to go ahead and start over with Donut Plains from the beginning. Luckily, it was just our first race, so no harm, no foul here, and here we go as we on the restart.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how you guys aren't using something like LAN mode instead of online, but I can see the advantages and disadvantages of both.
So we talked about it, and again, it's all based on setup and where it is. The distance between our far right TV and our far left TV is
great.
too much that it didn't like it. Again, the LAN mode works really well if you're right next to that person.
Yeah.
But too big of a distance, and again, wanting spectators to watch and stuff. So that's where we have to do this. And until we look at a different setup, this is where we go. So, and this is the problems we've had all year with, just Nintendo Online. So,
Nintendo servers are goofy.
they're goofy.
They're so funny.
So,
They're silly.
but Donut Plains.
This is a very odd map. I'm not sure why it's called Donut Plains, nor am I sure where game it's from or anything like that. It's just kind of odd.
So Skutt out in the lead, 1-4-5-7. 2, 3, 6, 7 now for Minden. So Skutt holding those top 2 positions and get hit by an item. Minden jumping up to that second spot as we start lap 3 of this second cup. So here we are going around these corners. Again, players looking for mushroom shortcuts, looking for a way to just cut off a little bit of the time. Again, you see this from some of these players. You always got to watch out for the moles.
Yeah, looking like Luigi's were pushing first again.
So Skutt finishing 1, 6, 7, 8 on that. So Minden will take map 1 as my computer lags on me.
That's computers, especially the laptops for you.
So Minden wins 23-16 on this first one.
Yeah.
So we'll move into our second map, Animal
RNG
Crossing.
map. The only other RNG map except for Excite Bike.
Yeah.
So Animal Crossing, same map, but you got a 1 in 4 shot of a different season as this one starts. So what season do we got here?
Looks like
summer.
Summer. We're all looking forward to summer with all this cold winter that we've had.
I actually quite like the snow. It's probably one of my favorite things about winter.
It goes with your hair too.
Thanks.
So off to a good start. Minden 1, 3, 4, 6.
Looks like their Skutt Luigi is lagging behind. And then Luigi is front running once again. Not really, but just a little bit.
So 1, 2, 3 by Minden. Start of the second lap in this second cup.
I always find it really interesting how the fruits give you little boosts on this map. Especially since when it's winter, you can't really get the fruits as often. And so it's basically RNG. The summer is always the best season on this map.
So Minden right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Skutt.
I forgot about this map, but like, does it like change seasons every once in a while?
Doesn't.
It's random on when you pick the map. It picks a certain season.
And it does not change throughout.
It does not change throughout, but it does change a few like minute details in the maps. Like just they're minute, but they can be really, really helpful or hurtful. So there's little fruits that you will usually drop on this map, and they give you tiny little mini turbos. But they can be really useful if you get a string of them.
Yeah.
So Minden finishing this one 1, 3, 4, 6.
Both the Luigi's once again front running.
Yeah.
Interesting to see those.
So Minden will win map 2, 24-15. So that'll put Minden up 47-31 in this second cup. Minden already won the first cup 81-75. So Skutt needing to find a way to battle back if they want a shot at going to a third cup.
Yeah, they're really going to need this win if they want to get third place.
Yeah.
So next map here, Piranha Plant Slide. This is actually the first time we've seen this map all tournament.
But this is a very fun map, so it's kind of a shame that it hasn't been used yet.
So here we go as we jump into the slide.
Water park, let's go. We love water parks. But this is a sewer system, so it's kind of gross.
So first place right now being held by Minden. Second and third also Minden. 4, 5, 7, 8.
It's looking like Minden's holding this one pretty well.
Yeah.
Minden's Waluigi had a wall hit. That's not good. I really don't like the fact that this map is a sewer. It's like cool water park, yay, but at the same time, sewers are gross.
So Minden out in front. 1, 2, 3 from Skutt. As Minden takes over that 2 position. So again, that 2-3 back and forth. We're starting to see Minden's Luigi pulling out in the head. So right now there's going to be that battle for that 2-3-4 spot. So we're coming into the final turns of the second lap. We'll see what happens on lap 3. So let's jump over to that first place.
Looks like 8th place has a blue shell.
Oh yeah, that could be devastating if it wasn't his own teammate.
And we might see this one go off as soon as they feel like we are close enough for their teammate to cross the line. But that's one of those where
to see if the blue shell will even beat it today when they don't release it too soon. Oh, they did. They threw it.
So he released it. Blue shell coming. It's going to be a race to the finish here. He might have enough here.
Yeah, just barely. That blue shell's coming in, but you
Good
got
time.
past.
Good play. So Minden finishing 1-4-5-7. 1-4-5-7.
Yeah,
from
that first
Minden.
place is going to be good for Minden, but it's also very bad because Skutt got 2, 3.
So Minden will win that map 21-18, extending their lead 68-49.
Minden just needs a couple of points and they can win, but Skutt needs a lot. They're going to need first through fourth if they want to win.
So bottom of the pack gets you 10 points. So Skutt finishing 1, 2, 3, 4 will put us into a tie for this. Anything else, Minden finishing anywhere in the top 4
Will
puts
lead to
Minden
them
as the
winning.
winner.
Yep.
So here we go as we start this 4th and final race, Rainbow Road SNES version. What do you guys think of this race?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's a very flat map, but it can be super hard to get those turns that are needed.
Yeah. Those
So-
bumps and tricks that you take.
So as we start this race, again, no places, no guardrails. We're racing, and hopefully the players know these and aren't going to fall off.
Yeah.
And as we see players falling off, just as we say that.
Yeah.
So Minden currently 1, 2, 3. Skutt 4, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah, that Dry Bowser is really holding it first.
Yeah.
So you also got to worry about the thwomps jumping, but again, as they drop, they shake the Rainbow Road, and players, if they time it correctly, can get a
Bounce.
boost on that trick.
They can do tricks on it.
So right there, like we saw Dry Bowser do. So first place still being held by Minden, 2-3 over on the side of Skutt. So blue shell incoming.
Let's see what that Dry Bowser does. See if he keeps the spot.
So doing a great job. He thought maybe it was going to get hit by red shell, but somehow dodges that one. So Skutt sitting up in first place, 5, 6, 7.
beneficial yet. There's those bomb backwards.
So here we go on this finish. Minden is going to take first place, and actually
settles
they're
it
gonna,
for Minden. They won.
So 1, 2, 3, 7 on that.
Very good game for Minden.
So that will make
pulled
the
through.
win there. Minden does win it by a score of 94 to 62. So those players are we're seeing them up and congratulate. Again, those are the things that I love about our LAN. Again, we are having the opportunity to see players and talk to players. So great job overall. Minden, your winner of the third place match. 81-75 over Skutt, and then 94 to 62 in that second cup. And we are back. If you heard that last announcement, Skutt Catholic, due to other things, had to leave, so we awarded them their medals. So congratulations to Skutt. We are going into our finals match now between our two teams here. We're going to have Seward on our left and Concordia on the right. So again, we have seen some great semifinal matches. We're looking forward to seeing a great championship here as we get going in this match.
I'm quite torn because we have Seward versus Concordia. Torn because we have Seward versus Concordia. Torn because we have Seward. Gentlemen, you may start your engines. Torn because.
And we are back. Battle for the championship. Seward, the number 1 seed. Concordia, the number 5 seed in this championship match. Best 2 out of 3. We're starting out with some Moo Moo Meadows. You guys, what do you think of Moo Moo?
Funny cows and mud.
So mud like we have outside again. Today, we got out at the York International Airport, 41 degrees and raining at the time of raceway. The rain may affect our race today, but good thing we're inside. So we are off and we are ready to go.
Honestly, it would be cool to see last year's team win, but also it'd be cool to see another team win.
Yeah, but like we should always, root for unbiasedness. But I don't like following the rules, so let's go Concordia.
We are being here with 2 Concordia students, so there may be a little bias. I think overall this is going to be a great match. Again, I'm looking forward to this. Again, I know listening to talking to both of these teams up here, they're both looking forward to this championship match as we are underway. So coming in already on lap 2, first and second. Going to the side of Concordia, 3-4 to Seward.
Okay, Concordia has first. No, they lost first.
They still have first.
They have second. They have first, second.
First, second, Seward,
nice.
3-4.
Their faces look like they're concentrating a little too hard, and it's pretty funny. Yep.
So here we are. Lap 3 now as we are underway. So 1-2-6-8 by Concordia, 3-4-6-8 now Seward. So again, points close. Concordia will take race 1.
Ooh, might take 4.
1, 2, 4, 6. That's a big start for Omaha Concordia, who will win race 1 26-13 in this first race.
Yeah, next up is Cheeseland. They should break out this one combo called the Big Wheel combo for Cheeseland, since it is Cheeseland and it's bagging.
It would be good to see bagging because this map is meant
Yeah,
for
especially
bagging.
since Big Wheel is perfect for bagging. So, like, if you guys can hear me, use Big Wheel, please.
So we'll see what happens here as we start race 2, Cheeseland. Concordia coming out on top, 26-13 in that first race. Looks like Seward's making a quick substitution on this race.
Switch up.
What are you seeing?
Yeah, Swan switched out for Sawyer, so that's interesting to see. We're probably going to see the DK combo from that, so.
Yeah.
So items coming out early in this map.
Concordia is holding 1st and 5th so far.
Yeah.
Also 4th and 7th.
So 1-2 going in favor right now of Seward. 3-4 to Concordia.
Yeah, Concordia is going to have to pull ahead if they want to get this win again.
So right now everyone's still kind of bunched up. Got a couple players dropping behind. You wonder if that isn't on purpose.
It could be on purpose for bagging, but bagging ratios are different since there's only 8 players instead of 12. Oh, big wall hit from Concordia. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
So 2-3 on the side of Seward. 1-4 coming from Concordia.
Looks like Concordia is front running a little bit.
Yeah.
Never mind, they
Never
fell
mind.
off.
Ooh, blue shell though.
Blue shell inbound. Ooh, right on that.
Right on that. And Concordia
I
takes
thought
back
it was gonna
first.
help him. So
Yikes. It's looking like Concordia is having some trouble driving correctly.
Seward out in front. 1-3-4.
Oh, they hit themselves with the green
Concordia
shell.
taking 1-5-6. So here we are in the last lap. So Seward looking good as we're coming around the final turns. So 1-2-5-8 for Seward. 3-4-6-7 for Concordia. So last couple turns as we are approaching the finish line. Seward finishing 1. So 1-4-5-7 for Seward. So Concordia will win map 2 by a slight, no, Seward will win map 2, 21-18. Concordia still ahead, 44-34 after map 2.
It's really interesting to see how even though one map can go in one person's favor, the team can still have a big lead.
So Royal Raceway, these players have seen this earlier in the day. Close back and forth right now. Concordia ahead by 10 points.
It's really close though. 10 points is not much of a difference, especially since one first place gets you those 10. Looks like Concordia swapped their teams once again.
So Concordia on the right side, Seward on the left on your screen. For those of you joining in, we are rotating the player screens. So here we are. Seward 2-3-4. And Concordia 1-2-3 taking over those top 3 spots. Another one player dropping back into 6th. Right now everyone's so clumped together. Items are knocking people over left and right.
It's interesting to see how Concordia's been front running for this long. Surprised Blue Shot hasn't been pulled yet.
don't know
It's a
if we
tight
have
pack in the
enough.
back.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if we have
everyone's
enough
super tight,
separation.
but Concordia is just far enough ahead to where it might be for the show.
So
Like
Concordia's
Swan.
still out in front, 1-4, 2-3 from Seward. Oh! Seward gets hit from a green shell, dropping all the way back to 8th.
That's got us.
So here we are, last lap of this third race.
Concordia's Swan is still front running very hard.
So 1-3-5-8. In the favor of
First
Concordia.
and fourth for Concordia.
Yeah, this is close. I think ends right now, and the points are pretty even. So we'll see what happens as we finish up the last half of the second race. Again,
Ooh, blue shell incoming though.
Concordia
Yeah, this is
way
a
out
heavy
in the
front.
front. It probably will hit him, but he's still
It's
gonna.
not gonna matter. too
Uh-oh.
much.
Oh, he
Oh.
does defend the blue shell
Got a horn.
and finishes barely.
That's gonna be a big win for Concordia.
So Concordia, see what the rest of his teammates can do. So 1-4-6-8.
That was such a big front run from Swan. Surprised to see how he did that without the rest of his teammates.
So Seward will take this map by a score 20-19. So Seward finishing this one 20-19. Score right now in favor of Concordia 63-54. Still a tight match. Anyone's game. Again, we saw it in the semifinals. Teams able to come back in that third race. So see what this last map, Yoshi Circuit, can do.
Yeah, a lot of the people on our team, this is like their map.
yeah, this is Concordia's map. They have this map down so hard.
All right, we'll see. Seward looking to prove you wrong. We'll see what happens. So, fourth and final race of this cup is underway.
Finals are looking up to be very exciting considering it's so close.
Ooh, Inkboy hits his own teammate. Inkboy gets hit by his own teammate.
Yeah, it's kind of real bad for the back of the pack. And this was not taken. Very interesting.
Looks like Concordia is not in first on this map. That's what it seems to be.
As of current, yes. Very close neck and neck between first and second.
So we're seeing
Swan takes
Seward
first.
City Kong up in second, followed right behind
Swanton.
Concordia.
Concordia up in the front of the race.
So 1-3-4-8 for Concordia, 2-5-6-7 for Seward.
Concordia took missed this time. At least one of their players did. Got them right up to first.
So 1-2 from Concordia, 1-2-3-6 for Concordia.
That's some big numbers. That's going to get them a lot of points. It's going to be real close.
And looks like third lap is about to start.
So here we are, third and final lap of this fourth race. So top two positions still being held by Omaha Concordia. Third and fourth from Seward.
Looks like Concordia has first and two.
Yeah, they're front running hard.
Yeah.
So
We need to
way
watch
up
out
in
for
the
blue
front.
shells though.
Yeah, if only you could throw fireballs backwards, then they would be able
You
to.
can throw fireball backwards.
Oh.
So red shell incoming. Can't see where they're going.
But it doesn't matter because
Blue
the
shell
And that's
incoming.
has.
So
There we go.
1-2-4-8 for Concordia. So that will secure the win for Concordia. Concordia takes Series 1, Cup 1 in this best of three, 87-69 in this first cup. So congratulations, Omaha Concordia, on that.
They take those.
So we'll get set up here for our next cup.
Hey, look, you can see them.
So
And now you can still see them, but in a better camera.
let's go ahead. Why don't you guys talk about Cup 2 and the maps that you're seeing?
Yeah.
Donut Plains. The moles you need to watch out for. There's like good parts to go around and sleeve through. Animal Crossing. There's 4 different seasons. There's summer and spring-ish are one of the better ones.
Summer's the best.
And-
Prom Plant Slide.
Yeah.
It's very fun water slide, but also sewers. Sewers are gross. Rainbow Road. It is just Rainbow Road. It's difficult. No guardrails. Falling off is very easy. But if you're good at the map, you're going to win.
That's the spirit.
So here we go. Donut Plains 3. Big map here. Starting the second cup. We'll see who can come out on top.
I still don't understand the theme of Donut Plains when there's no donuts and it's just plains.
We may never know.
We will never know why it's called Donut Plains. Specifically Donut Plains 3. That's very interesting as well. Like, what happened to Donut Plains 1 and 2? Where are they? Are they actual, like, airplanes?
I
got
think they
snapped
were
up.
in older versions of the game, way before you were born. So 13574 for Concordia, 2468 for Seward.
This looks like Concordia's holding first and second. This map must be there, bro. This map probably is one of their best maps.
One of their better ones.
Not that I would know.
Oh, gets hit with the boomerang. First is taken away from them.
And now the pack is caught up with them.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
very,
Diddy
very,
Kong
very-
gets hit first by a boomerang, then a green shell right in the face, dropping all the way to 8th place.
Yeah, that sucks. When you get hit by your teammate and then you get talked about after, it just feels bad.
So
Yeah, it's kind
Concordia
of
1,
RNG.
2, 3 currently. Oh, we might be getting a disconnect here on this race.
Uh-oh.
So we will figure out what's going on as we are having a communication error.
That's not good.
We'll see if we do a redo.
So it looks
It's
like
looking
we
like
had
a
whole
TV shut off.
So we'll go take a look again. Beginning of this race. So we are back after a short delay. We will start that race over. Again, that was the warm-up lap for Donut Plains. So everyone getting the opportunity to practice that race just a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like the TV shut off or anything. We're
Yeah, we're
perfectly
just
fine. There's no
practicing.
there's no technical difficulties in Bossing Say.
Nope. So Seward and Concordia getting an opportunity to re-race. And, you know, these guys love Mario Kart. They just want to race Mario Kart all the time. You know, they
Yeah,
they
oh,
love
shoot,
it
they're pointing
so
at us.
much
Uh-oh.
that we're ready to roll and start this baby over again. So Donut Plains for the second time.
Yeah, because there's no technical difficulties in Bossing Say.
There's never any problems.
No problems in Bossing Say.
So
I love Avatar.
we are in Cup 2, so I will update that.
All right, let's get this race on.
My left. You can hear the loudspeakers.
So we are off and racing on this restart of Donut Plains.
It would be so annoying if you had to restart and then you lost because you restarted.
That would suck.
But it's all what happens when racing and having to re-race. There's no saying when it actually went down. So the restart's the only way you can do it. So either way, we are off and running. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the favor of Seward. 5, 6, 7, 8 for Concordia as we're starting the second lap.
That's not good. Concordia really needs to pick up the slack.
So Seward still holding strong in the top 3 positions. Other player dropping to 6th place. 4, 5, 7, 8 for Concordia.
Man, that re-race has got them pretty messed up. They were winning last time.
So we are off and running. And we'll see as this one now in the 3rd and final lap. Red shell incoming.
I call sabotage.
So 1, 2, 4, 8 as we're coming around the midpoint of this last lap. So Seward finishing 1, 6, 7, 8.
That red shell messed them. That green shell messed them up at the end.
So Concordia will come out on top in this one, 23-16. After a
I did not see them
slow
get it.
start, Concordia picks it up in that last lap, picking up a couple big spots, items, 23-16 in after the first lap. So we have Animal Crossing for our second map. What is our guess here on what
I say
season
that
it's going to be?
Winter. I want it to be
Let's
winter
get
so
winter.
bad.
Winter? I'm going for a fall here.
I want it to be winter so bad because it is the worst version of this map. But, like, it's the most beautiful version of this map. It's just really, really bad because it's just bad. The snow just messes up the entire game.
Seward, are we good? You good? Okay.
We're hoping for snow.
We had a quick change of controllers from Seward as we are starting this second lap. So Animal Crossing.
We get summer.
I think
Summer
this
again.
is spring.
That is not summer. That is spring, yeah.
So the pretty pink flowers matching the pretty pink carts of Omaha
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny
Concordia.
to see Concordia's all pink carts and pink peaches in the spring.
Coach Love coming out and making sure his festive colors are showing for this map.
Festive color. Pink.
So 1, 3, 6, 7 for Concordia. 2, 4, 6, 8.
It's looking like the power of pink is helping them a little bit. So Peach is most likely, Peach with Cat Cruiser is most likely the most meta combo. But if you were to choose between normal Peach and Cat Peach, which one would you pick?
Peach. Because there's so many good combos with Peach. Because there's like Cat Kart, there's Teddy Buggy, there's Ink Striker. Yeah.
Isn't it personal preference though? Aren't they the same character?
Yeah, they are.
You just like normal
I
Peach
just
better? Any
Yeah, what's
reasons for that, or just
No. Just
don't like the cat?
I hate cats.
So Seward back and
I love
forth,
cats.
1, 2. basically get hit by a shell, dropping it back to 7. So first place taken over by Seward, then 2-3 now on the side of Concordia. So again, as we are into this third and final lap, about halfway through, we'll see who can come on top of this race.
It's looking like it might be pretty even in terms of points here.
So Seward with the cut here, or Concordia, excuse me, taking over that one spot.
Going in with the mushroom.
So
Wait, can he get it?
1, 4,
It looked like he was
7,
about to get
8.
fourth.
So Seward will take this map with a score of 21-18. So Seward taking map 2, 21-18. Concordia in the cup up 41-37. So it's a tight race as we are advancing on the halfway point of this cup.
Yep.
The uniformness of Concordia is really showing through not only the Miis, but the Cat Cruisers. And their jerseys. They all have jerseys for some reason. It's almost like they're trying too hard.
Looking slick.
They're very cool jerseys, though. We all have them on, except for Utah.
He wanted to stay neutral as he knew he was coming up commentating.
He's smarter than me.
There we go. So
I am in the full Concordia drip right now.
All right.
good.
Second race of this cup.
Third race.
Third.
Piranha Plant Slide. So back and forth as we start this race. 1, 2, 5, 7 for Concordia. 3, 5, 7, 8 for Seward.
Seward needs to really pull out in this race to maybe be able to win.
Yeah, it's seeming like Concordia might take this. If they can get first through fourth in this, then they've had it locked in. But
Yeah.
But we are still in the first lap. There's still a lot of racing left to go. And starting to see some red shells coming up for items. Seeing a triple mushroom for Seward as he uses that for a shortcut. As we hit the second lap of this 3-lap race. So Seward 2, 3, 5, 7. And Concordia 1, 4, 5, and 8.
that was a very nice bomb from Concordia.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at the #1 racer from Concordia.
It's looking like Concordia just got bombed again. That's kind of hurt.
So Concordia in the top spot, followed by Seward in that second spot.
If this is a win from Seward, that would make it 1-1, and then we go into Cup 3, which causes what maps again?
So unsure on map 3 or Cup 3. We'll worry about that when the time comes. So 1, 4, 6, 7 for Concordia, 2, 3, 4, 8 for Seward. We have a couple red shells out.
Oh, that was a devastating hit from first. No longer front running.
Would have paused it just a little more. We might have seen something. Then we got a little mushroom back in place from Seward.
And a bullet bill.
And it looks like
They might have
Concordia
gotten the
takes
extension.
first.
So Concordia going 1, 4, 6, 7.
Let's see if that takes them there.
So Concordia will take map 3 by a score of 20-19. So by just that 1 point margin, Concordia in this series up 61-56 in this second cup after 3 races. So we got 1 race left.
Neck and neck.
Neck and neck. We got 1 race left. Concordia's up by 5. Ultimately, the situation here, Concordia wins they're a state champ. Seward wins this,
They're
We're
state-
going to
and
Cup
we're going
3.
to a Cup 3. So it's still so close. Anyone can
Anyone's
tell.
game.
It's anyone's game. So I know this was a huge one from Seward in the original semifinals. Again, Concordia, good race too. So this will be big.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really difficult to tell who's going to win this one because both teams did very well in the first semifinals.
Here we go.
Looks like Concordia's
Early
falling
lead.
back a little bit.
Early lead, but also eighth.
And this is, I would say, a really tough one to come from behind. So those players that get out early are definitely going to have the advantage.
Yeah, it seems like it's very tight pack at the front, and then the rest of Concordia is at the back.
So 1, 2, 5, and 3 from Seward. 4, 6, 7, 8 on the side of Concordia.
Concordia needs to get lucky.
So
Or-
starting lap
They can
2.
slipstream each other, and that'd be very good.
So Seward 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good for Seward as we hit the halfway mark of this second lap.
It's looking like they're pushing forward steadily. One of the teachers is getting left behind in the dust. That's not good.
Seward did get dropped. One of their players back to 6th place. So 1, 2, 3, 6. 3, 5, 7, 8 on Seward's side. So final lap. We're still neck and neck. This is going to be a tough one to see what this is going to be. So coming around to our last turn.
It's looking like some technical difficulties.
What happened? What happened?
We lost connection once again.
Communication error. Looks like a redo.
So we are back. We have one TV on the Concordia side that keeps going out. So that just is unfortunate for both sides. Again, the anticipation, such a close race.
Yeah, it's seeming like it's pretty dire.
Ultimately, it's what it is. So here we go, 61-56. Again, still in the same situation. One race here to see what we can do. Again, Concordia up 5. Concordia can win this race, it's going to seal the win, and they will be our state champions. Seward, if they get this win, again, coming back on top of Concordia, again, we'll go to a Cup 3.
Yeah. All right. Let's see this.
So here we go at the restart of this race.
It's looking like it's pretty similar to last time from the start, except for no pull ahead for Concordia. Concordia's holding 4th and 1st, 3rd and 1st, 2nd and 1st, 3rd and 1st. I'm not going to do that.
Looks like the Donkey Kong is in this race this time.
Oh, yeah. I've just gotten thrown off the edge, though. Looks like Concordia's holding pretty high positions here right now. 1st and 2nd, 7th and 6th. Those are some pretty good positions as of right now.
So 2-3 on the side of Seward, 1-5 on the side of Concordia. So here we are in the second lap of this race to decide who's going to be your state champion. So as we're coming around to the last little bit,
Looks like Concordia has mostly... Oh, there's another error. That's not good. It's probably pulling too much power.
Looks like we have another communication.
So we are back on the restart once again.
For the 3rd time on this map.
3rd time's the charm, though.
I know.
3rd time is a charm.
We did turn off all of the Overwatch setups because it was probably the power being drawn too much.
We're taking a guess. We're hoping that does it. We'll see if we can get through this one. So here we are on our, again, 4th race of the second cup.
For the 3rd time.
For the 3rd time. So
7th race of the cup.
Excited to see this again.
Finally.
The crazy part about this is the match. Like, this is an exciting one, and
Yeah.
it's tough, but we're going to see what happens. So,
3 separate times.
Rainbow Road, SENS, coming out. Here we go.
The
for the final
race.
time, hopefully.
Looks like Donkey Kong's in
Concordia's-
first right now.
Concordia's having a little trouble getting knocked off the map there.
Looks like Donkey Kong is in first there.
So
Yeah,
Donkey
first,
Kong
fourth.
Ooh, looks like he's gonna lose it though.
So
Yikes.
Oh wait, we get
one
somebody.
1-4-7-8 from Concordia. 2-3-4-8 on the side of Seward.
Yeah, they've run this a couple of times already, and that means they've gotten practice in. It's gonna be a lot easier for them.
So again, looking kind of as we are racing here, what our coin situation looks like. A lot of racers with 0 coins. Some of the racers, again, of our first place racer with that 9 coin.
That's
Second.
gonna be really good.
Second place has I think 5, and then third is 5.
So Concordia going 1, 2,
Concordia's
3,
holding
4.
first. Oh,
Oh, blue shilling coming though.
uh-oh. It's
Blue
fine though.
shell.
It's
because
fine, 'cause
Concordia
Swan's
has
ahead.
literally all of them.
So big lead right now by the first place racer.
And a shock. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, and a bullet bill incoming.
That's gotta hurt.
Swan loses spot.
No, it's unlikely. He's front running very hard.
So he is way up there. First by Concordia, second Seward, third Concordia, fourth Seward. So again, we are back and forth on those races. We'll take a look and kind of keep our eye on this top 2 racers, as this will be a little bit of the deciding factor. So as we have Concordia
And
coming
Concordia got
in.
first.
Concordia takes first.
So 1, 5, 6, and 8. So 1, 5, 6, and 8. It looks like Concordia will take it by a narrow margin, 79 to 77. So super close match. Awesome to see. So, congratulations to both teams. Concordia, your back-to-back state champs. Seward putting up a heck of a fight in that one, losing 77-79, coming down to that last couple racers as we finish this out. We want to thank our 2 commentators for joining us from Concordia. That was a lot of fun. We'll have a couple Concordia players joining us up on the stage. Again, Concordia out on top, 79-77 in that 2-cup championship.